would be if this hit us 25 years earlier, say 1995. The biotechnology had not developed nearly to what it is now. And as Marion was saying, we're likely to have a vaccine in less than 12 months, which is the first time ever that anything like this was accomplished. And if certain vaccines work out, for example, the Moderna platform, that basically suggests that we'll be able to make vaccines as rapidly as we need to in the future, if that platform works out. I'm not saying that it will, but there's good indication that it might at this point. I may be a cockeyed optimist, but this may be the last pandemic. I think that we may not have to worry about that in the future. But with regard to the rise of demagoguery and so forth, we've had these periods before, and they didn't work out very well, honestly, in the 20th century. So how badly is it likely to go? And I do have one concern that I do bring up. If people ask me, well, what is the thing that you do worry about? And I'm worried about the rise of the social credit state, basically the Chinese model of surveillance authoritarianism. And technology may be able to enable that, and we have to be very on guard to prevent that from occurring in our countries and so forth. I worry about a kind of turnkey totalitarianism that could arise in Western democracies. We have essentially a private surveillance state now, is that companies are watching us and gathering data and all that kind of thing. And so far, it's okay because they use that data to sell us things, and that's fine, and figure out what we might like. But they know where we go. As someone said, our cell phones in our pockets is one of the best surveillance devices ever invented with regard to keeping track of us. But my fear is that, say, some sort of horrible event occurs like 9/11 or worse, then people demanding safety may allow the government to aggregate all of the access to that private information and establish, if you will, a kind of surveillance state. And that is my main concern for the early part of the 20th century at this point. So